Here's the weird thing for me though, because and kind of watching it upon a second time, I'd love to know how much screen time DiCaprio has compared to Sean Penn, because it feels like even though DiCaprio is supposed to be the protagonist, it feels like Sean Penn is the lead. Like, I know he'll probably go up for supporting actor at the Oscars, but it does feel like DiCaprio is the supporting, and especially once you realize it's not his daughter. So it feels like it kind of goes more in Sean Penn's way. Not only that, Sean Penn has an arc, right? So when you watch the film again, DiCaprio's character doesn't really change. He stays a pothead that's fighting to try and get his daughter, but he doesn't learn from any of his mistakes. He stays at home, he carries on smoking pot at the end and goes, you know, all the best with the revolution. Woo! Sean Penn's character has an arc. Hence why it feels more like it's Sean Penn's film. And this is why a lot of people are coming out saying Sean Penn is amazing in it. Because the way it's written, his character goes through more.
I would agree with that. But I would say the one thing that swings it for me is how good Leo's performance is in the Benicio del Toro, him like doing that whole thing is so ridiculously incredible.
Hilarious, yeah.
Kind of like is more buoyant. Like, because Sean Penn's character is there, but you know he's a bad guy from the get-go. So you're mentally not seeing him as a good guy. Even though he probably is on the screen, his acting is incredible.
Leo shares screen time with his daughter or his wife, so they're the protagonists, and he's the bad guy. So he's probably in the same amount of time as those three put together, because it's either one of them or the other. So it's the girl and it's Sean Penn.
I think your brain maybe tricks you into thinking the other way around. But it's the Leo show in the second act, isn't it? But Sean Penn, you're probably right, Drew. But I think your brain tricks you into thinking it's maybe the other way around.
But again, that's why the 3 acts is very clever. Sorry, Kev. That's why the 3 acts is really clever, because you're right. The middle section is kind of the DiCaprio show in the sense that he's trying to figure out what the rendezvous point is, which is genius. The only thing for me, right, and I love and hate Once Upon a Time in Hollywood for this, because I love that film, but I couldn't stop thinking of Rick Dalton. Just, you know, when he's like, do, 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 do. It's like when he can't do things. He makes a fool of himself. It felt like Rick Dalton.
Well, that's what people have been saying online. Like, I want another film with a Leonardo DiCaprio freak out. Like, his freakouts are
brilliant.
Rage Whale.